This cocktail is called the Cucumber Martini, and this is one of my favorite all-around cocktails because whenever someone says, make me anything along with I like vodka, this is the one I go to. And it's a great spring/summer drink that you can sip on while you're sunbathing on a nude beach. Okay, so let's get into it. First of all, this is going to go into a martini glass, so you always want to pre-chill that first. I have one in the freezer, and I'm gonna get it at the very end. You start out with 8 slices of cucumber. Since this is extremely big, I'm probably just gonna use about 6. So you don't want to put it all in at once like this because it's hard to muddle. You want to cut it up into pieces. And I think cutting it into fourths is okay. You don't have to be exact, just approximately. And you always put it in the small tin. And I don't like muddling things on its own, so I actually put in the simple syrup first. We're going to put 1 ounce in this and muddle it. So when you're muddling cucumbers, it's okay to be a little bit stronger on the muddling, just because you really want to get the flavor out of there. When you're muddling mint, you want to be a little bit more gentle. Like for a mojito, you don't want to pulverize the mint, but this, you can go a little bit stronger. And I love the taste of cucumber, so I tend to make this a little stronger on the cucumber side.
I can smell it from here. Let me smell it when you're done.
Oh yeah, good point. That's one thing that we like to do too. Like when I'm gonna pretend that Jesse and Jason are my dates, but when you have a girl that's a date, you wanna make this an experience for her. You know, you don't wanna just make it and then just give it to her. You wanna get her involved with it, get her to do things with you. So one thing I'll do is I'll tell her to muddle it too. You know, so you can muddle that, and then I'll also tell them to smell it.
You're probably just lazy. I see you struggling over there.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so while you're doing that, don't do it too much.
Oh, that does sound fresh. That smells really fresh.
Okay, and then let Jesse smell it afterward. No, give it to him to smell, like make it romantic.
Here.
Oh,
Pretend,
okay.
Pretend.
All right, smell this.
Wow, that smells really fresh.
Thought so.
It smells like wet grass.
Right?
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, that's what you're about to drink.
Now after that, you want to put about 3/4 ounce of fresh lime juice. And again, before you cut the lime, make sure you roll it to get the most juice out of it. Ready? Now keep in mind that when I say 3/4, a lot of people are gonna fill it up 3/4 of the way up. No, you're gonna fill it up a little bit more than that, just because, in terms of height that is, because at the bottom it's smaller and at the top it's wider. So you wanna fill it up a little bit more than 3/4 height. Put that in there. So after that, you want to put 2 ounces of vodka in here. And see how I'm pouring this? I'm spilling a little bit over here, and that's okay. Nobody cares about that. Don't flood your area.
Spill with confidence.
Yeah. Anything you do while you're making drinks, you want to do it with confidence. So if I mess up here or there, you're not going to know that I messed up because I'm going to act like I didn't mess up. And at the beginning, you're going to mess up a lot. So it's kind of a fake it until you make it situation. You just act like you've been doing it right the whole time, and in time you actually will do it right.
Yeah, even think about like bartenders at the bars when you get a drink. They're always spilling drinks. They're always spilling a few drops here and there, but it's normal. They don't care, they move on, and you get your drink.
Yeah,
like nobody thinks anything of it.
Spilling drinks is part of making drinks.
All right,
now,
use your
I'm
hand.
gonna add, okay, please try to get ice out of the bucket and tell me that's the ice bucket.
There you go.
There you go.
You got one. I'm actually trying to get like as much as possible.
There you go.
Thank you. So again, ice in the big cup, ingredients in the small one. You pour it in, bam, slam it in pretty hard. You want it tight because otherwise it's gonna fly off. Think about it as, you want it as tight as Bruce Jenner's latest face.
All right.
Good one.
And again, you want to shake this vigorously because how you shake your drinks determines how you have sex in the bedroom.
It's better.
What would you guys rate my sex based on the shaking?
Like a 2.5?
I don't
3?
feel comfortable rating your sex
Out of
based on
3?
the shaking, actually.
There we go. Just like that. now we put it into this pre-chilled martini glass, and take a look at the frost on this. You know, this is a very, very beautiful way to present a drink.
You can sign your name in it too,
What do you mean?
like with your fingernail.
Why would you want to do that?
So the girl knows you made the drink.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
No, that's not cool. Don't do that. Now we use the strainer.
I want to mention how you have to do it really tight so the cucumber doesn't fall out.
I said that.
I think a few pieces of cucumber in there actually looks cool.
Yeah, you know, you're not going to be able to strain all of the cucumber and all the ingredients. I actually think when you have a little bit of bits and pieces, it looks kind of cool. You just don't want it to be overwhelmingly full of like bits and pieces of cucumber. And after that, you might think that I'm done, but you always got to remember that you taste with your eyes first. So when you look at a drink, you want it to look presentable. You want it to look beautiful. So what I'm going to do here is take a slice of cucumber, just slice it in the middle right there, and then put it on the side of the drink. And look how much better that looks. So when you give this to your date or you give this to a guest at your house, you don't want it to present it in like a red cup. You want to make it as pleasing as possible to the eye so that when they look at it, they say, that's delicious. And that alone takes it from a 7 to an 8.5. So if your drink is only a 7, which is not, this is actually like a 9, 9.5. Now when you put a garnish on it and when you make it look beautiful, it turns into a 10. So you guys first.
Ladies.
Ladies.
I'm one person. Wow, that was really good.
Yeah, so this
Very
is a
refreshing.
real test because I hate cucumber.
So you said this was for like spring, summertime?
Yeah, this is like a spring, summertime drink, but I'm gonna be honest with you, people love this.
Wow, this is really
year-round.
good. I mean, I hate cucumber and I still think it's good.
Really? How do you
Yeah.
hate cucumber?
I just like how some people don't like.
I don't like
Rice,
cucumber, but I like cucumber in alcoholic drinks more than any other.
Cucumber kind of smells like cum, that's why. Right?
How do you know
Is
what
that why
cum
you like
smells
it so much?
Because I jerk off. How would I not know what cum
So
smells? How do you not know
jerk
what cum
off and then
smells
you
like?
smell your
Hey,
cum
come on.
after you
No, it's
jerk
just
off?
there's a very strong. I'm a man. When I jerk off
Uh-huh.
and it goes into a Kleenex, it's a very strong aroma.
Oh, and then you blow your nose into that Kleenex. I get it.
Sometimes I'll take a bite. And that, boys and girls, is how you make a cucumber martini. The great part about this drink is that you can use the rest of the cucumber for, well, I'll let you decide what to use it for.